and it's I think challenging, like, being a dad and, like, needing to get stuff done around the homestead, but also, like, how do you balance that when you need to get stuff done, but you also wanna include your kids? And so that's something that's kind of a just constant reminder for me.
And I think too, the biggest goal of all of this is that we are not to create drill sergeants. We are not to create children that are perfect or that do everything exactly what we say, when we say it, how we say it. Because again, we don't want our kids to be so rigid. Our goal is to point our kids to Christ. And if it means, teaching, like for me, for example, cutting peppers, right? Like today I was cutting a bunch of peppers from the garden and the girls just wanted to be in there and help, right? Like Noah's saying, I could take that opportunity to be like, nope, just watch. I'm just going to do it so I can get through the task quickly. Or I could take that opportunity to say, no, let's really work on this together. And I think when the kids show initiative that they want to learn, they want to help. Or like when Margot or someone will go and like clean a mess that I had no idea existed because there's a lot of those in the house or outside of the house and have a child come to me and say, Mom, I cleaned this. Are you proud of me? It's like, yes, I'm absolutely so proud of you because you did that without being asked. B, you saw that it needed to be done and you just jumped in and just did it because again, we all work together in this family. And the fact that the kids can actually learn like, hey, they're not, yes, they're trying to please us, but also they're not. Like I think some of that is that they feel responsibility and they do see the joy of how we can all work together as a family when tasks are getting done behind the scenes. And I think that's the number one goal is that they're realizing that these little tiny things, yes, sure, it might please mom and dad, but it's pleasing the Lord at the end of the day, knowing that we're all working together for the greater good, for the family. And I think too, the thing that makes kind of differently, I guess, keep going around down the track or whatever, is that how this differs than some of the way that some children are raised nowadays too. We do not raise our children to be have instant gratification. We don't shelter our kids. Like our kids watch TV. Like we're not like no screens allowed, right? But you wouldn't catch us dead letting our children have access to an iPad or have access to every single toy imaginable. Honest to goodness, compared to a lot of children, they really don't have a lot of toys. Like they don't. They have their Barbies, their trains, their people. They have what they have, and we rotate. We don't have a ton of physical things. We don't, give our children. We don't try to take away their boredom, right? So we allow them to be bored. We allow them to find things to do. We allow them to get creative with things outside. I mean, if the best thing to do is that if I can tell they're getting bored, I say, okay, either go outside and play and go on an adventure is what I say. Go find adventures, or I can give you a chore in the house. And chances are 9 out of 10 times they're going to go outside and they're going to go on adventures. They're going to make little animal habitats or ant habitats, I should say. They're going to come up with stories in the sandbox. They're going to go outside and today they were washing our broken lawnmower.